friends, so for today's lesson, we're going to talk a little more about germs and washing our hands. So we've been talking about germs this week and how they are tiny little living things that we can't even see. That's how small they are. And they can get into our eyes, our nose, our mouth, and get us sick. And so it is very important to wash our hands. So for this lesson, you are going to need a piece of paper, coloring utensils. I have crayons. You will need some dirt. So part of this lesson, you will go outside, you'll get your hands all dirty, and then you will have to wash them off with soap. Okay? So the first thing you are going to do, you are going to take your paper and a crayon. You are going to put a line down the middle of your paper. So I'm going to show you that. So I put a line down the center of my paper, and then you are going to trace your hand on both sides. Okay, so you might ask an adult to help you if you need help tracing your hand. Okay, so I'm going to trace my hands. You can use whatever color you want. I am using green right now. So there's one hand. And then I'm going to trace it again. So I have two hands. Okay. All right. So now I have two hands. One, two. All right. So once you have your two hands, your next step in this activity is to go outside, and then you're going to get your hands really dirty. So whether or not you can play in some dirt that you find, some mud, whatever you want to get your hands a little dirty. Okay. So go do that. You can pause this, go outside. And I'm going to do that too, okay? So I'm going to pause. All right, so once you have your hands all nice and dirty, so my hands are already clean because I'm going to wash them off. But so you can look at your hands that are covered in dirt and mud. So what color are your hands right now? They might be brown, they might be black, I don't know, whatever you got your hands into. Maybe they're covered in glitter or glue, I don't know. But so keep in mind or remember what your hands look like right now. So while your hands are dirty, if you do this, friends, if you just kind of try and rub them off like this, and you can do it on top of a plate or a bowl or a bucket or something, so you're not making a big mess inside. So if you just like rub them off together, are your hands clean when you do that? They're not, are they? But how do we get them clean? What do you think? We need to wash them off. Do we just wash them under the water and then we're all done? No, we have to use soap. Soap is very important to killing germs. So when we get our hands all dirty outside, or we're playing on the playground, or we're playing with pets, our hands get dirty, even if we don't see it. So right now you probably see your hands are dirty from the dirt, the mud. But sometimes, like my hands, they're probably dirty because I've been touching my computer, I've been touching crayons that other friends have probably used. So we pass germs from one thing to another, like we talked about in our previous lessons this week. So even if you don't see it, those germs are probably there, and we need to wash them off. And in order to wash them off, we have to use soap. So the next step, you're going to pause your video again, and I need you to go wash your hands using soap. And you're going to wash them for a good 15-20 minutes. And we are going to talk or learn about a song, which we might have already learned about this week. It depends on when you're watching this. So if you do already know our Wash Your Hands song, you can sing that while you wash your hands with soap. All right, so pause your video and go wash your hands. All right, so I washed my hands with soap and they are all nice and clean and fresh. So, how do your hands look now compared to what they looked like before? Probably pretty clean, right? So what you're gonna do on your paper, on your one side, you are gonna draw what it looked like, what your dirty hand looked like, and then what your clean hand looks like. So I did my activity with dirt. So I am gonna use brown, and I am going to color some dirt on my hands. Yep, so I'm gonna color some brown. I was playing in some brown dirt, and even when I tried to dust them off, there was still dirt on there, okay? But not until I washed my hands with soap did they get clean again. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed your lesson. Very important that we wash our hands with soap and water to kill all our germs so we can stay nice and healthy. All right, friends. See you next time. Bye.